Well, good morning and welcome back. Got this all cleaned up and painted. I've missed a spot up there, sanding the mud in that corner there. So I have to finish that before I paint that part. And I need to clean the top yet. I haven't done that. But other than that, move the speaker, finish that corner up, and this side's pretty much done except for that hole I missed. You can't even see it. Right there. So everything's cleaned out. They're coming today. I got the sink all ripped out. I got my 480 moved, or 320 moved. So I can plug my welder in here and quit unplugging my compressor. And that's about where I'm at. I wasn't doing a time lapse, but the battery will never last. I have to go to work early today. It is like 3:30 in the morning right now, and I gotta leave. So that is it. Show you what it looks like when it's done. Well, they got here about 10 after 8. And 10 after 2, they were all done already. Can't even walk on it yet for a while. But that wall's looking good with the paint and everything all done. I'll show you better once I can walk on it. That's what it looks like. I'll just zoom in, huh? I thought I'd give you an update. I've been working very hard. It is Thursday. I've been off Monday all week this week. And let me tell you, it's a lot of work. So this is all painted. Fridge has been painted black. Everything's done up there. I still need to wash the windowsill. Everything looks good over here. Everything's done except for the windowsill in this area. And of course I picked up 2 more plants, like I need to plant something. Need to clean that windowsill. That toolbox is still in the trailer because I need to clean that. And obviously I got a mess going again. I got the vinyl tile up in the back for a splash. If I got extra, I will cover this back corner here. See that little gap there? It all depends what I got left over. If not, I'll just paint like a 3-inch gray underneath there to hide that. Because the garage slopes up to the steps, goes down, and then back up to the corner so it swells out to the drain. Alright, this wall has all been sealed, primed, and painted. This is for the refrigerator, freezer. I made the wall mold, so I just put a barrier in there so it can breathe. And that should take care of that. And then I'm working on this today. This side of the garage really hasn't been touched yet for cleaning the walls yet. That's about where I'm at. I got this refrigerator all painted out. That turned out pretty cool. Let me flip it around here for you. So that turned out pretty cool. So yeah, very time taking, very. Well, give you an update. Storm coming in from all this heat, imagine that. Well, look at this. Oop, had the camera the wrong way. Anyways, yeah, quarter size hail, pack her tight. So anyways, so this morning I got up at 4 o'clock from the storm coming in, woke my ass up. So I finished all this back here. It's all trimmed out nice. Finished the trim out over here. Got that all done. That looks nice. So you can't do nothing to this until I get the cabinets. And I just got a text saying my slat wood came in, so that's good. And that's kind of where I'm at. So now I got to go back. Actually, I take that back. Back this way. I had to replace all the seals in my freezer valves, so I still need to get that one part on top that's white right there. What do you call that? I can't remember what it's called now. Anyways, I got to get one of them. And yeah, so let's go see what the storm is doing. So yeah, a lot of work today, a lot of dicking around with that water pipe shit. So yeah, quarter size hail, I don't know. Oh, it's coming way in here. That's all I got for you right now. I should take this car out in the rain. Look at all the bird shit on it. Fucking birds. That's all I got for right now is an update. Jump in the shower, go get something to eat. Later. So I picked up this spray booth from Viver. Worked pretty good. It's got 3 filters on it. Lighting wasn't bad, but still get a fine particles that come through them filters. And yes, I forgot the garden tractor and my bike. Luckily, it just wiped off. Well, I told my son to keep this stuff all nice and clean in one area, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't know about him. It'd be nice if it was all put together. Good morning. Thought I'd update you again. I kind of edited what I had so far, which wasn't much. But let me flip this around and I'll go through everything again and kind of go through quickly as I can because there's a lot done. I'm trying to work on the tractor now. The garage is still not done. It's been probably a month and 2-3 weeks. I don't even know how long it's been since I posted, but it is what it is. A lot to do, so let me flip it around here. All right, so I moved the drill press over here because I couldn't really use it over there. Works good here, except for, you blocked my nice picture I bought from SRC. As I said, I painted that. That turned out good, really good. That is an epoxy paint from Rust-Oleum. It's made for appliances, and I'm telling you, that stuff lays on so nice. So if you're painting anything black or white, buy that paint and paint whatever you want with it, because that stuff worked great. So, got all them filled back in now. Everything's back in it. I got this over here. As I said, I got all the grinders over here to keep it away from the door over there, from tracking in the house. But I'd like to pull this out and use it and then be able to push it back in. And I can't do that with them casters. So that is for another day. Update on, I think I updated this. I don't know if I did or not. But Sandblaster, I put a siphoning system on it. Works really good. You notice how clear my glass is? Oh yeah. Stain fell out of the top here, went right through the glass and wrecked it. So I got to replace that someday here. And this baby's been getting worked on now, so I'll cover that in a little bit. I did have enough vinyl planking or vinyl tile from Menards. Stuff worked out really good. It interlocks. So, I mean, technically it's not waterproof. They told me by the sink area to put silicone in it, which I did. But I don't really see how water is going to get through that anyway, unless it was in the shower. But then my dad bought me this for birthday or Christmas. I think it was my birthday. I can't remember. But it's ultrasonic cleaner. Got juice in there, which is just, you can use Simple Green or other. This is just a variance of Simple Green. That's better for aluminum. Does that thing work good? I put a carburetor in there from Garden Tractor. It came out like brand new. And I mean like brand new. So, yeah, so that looks good now. You can't see no white in there. Sorry for the mess. I got tons of stuff going on. So, anyways, as you've seen, this refrigerator turned out good. I got the door all painted. Everything's cleaned up with that. Looking good. Cabinets, got them on. All this turned out really nice. Everything's fixed up and good. I got 2 handles I got to put on here yet. I do have them. I just got to get them on. So these are these cabinets. I can't even remember what brand they are, but you got to put the doors on, which is not a big deal. I mean, I thought I had to do more work than that on them, but I don't know, they're all right, but they are not cheap. The faces are hardwood, but either way, I like them. Looks a lot better than it used to. Back to this, so I still got to do my trim over here, which is on the floor. I just got to get to it, and I can't until after Burnett. I put up this kind of shelving here. I used to have that piece of crap wood that was not even being held. So it's a 1/4-inch steel Bentonells. I picked them up. Works good. It's probably at its max for weight though. As you can see, that one is bending there just from the weight being on it, but it'll be fine. It doesn't go nowhere. Yeah, so slat wall. So here's that slat wall I put up. All this stuff, 50% of it was on the wall before, but now it is all on the wall. There's nothing in the corners. Everything's up. It's a CF, but it's a clean CF. I like it. It turned out really nice. Cheap? No. It's like 70 bucks a sheet, and there's 4 sheets there. So I still got to paint around my outlet and put the covers on the 2 outlets here. But that will finish that up real easy. I still need to paint around the doors yet. That's it, which ain't going to take much. Oh, what I'm trying to get done obviously for Burnett, which is only, it is Sunday right now, and Burnett is this Thursday night. Thursday I start loading and taking stuff over. Flip it around. get you caught up on this. Obviously, you've seen I had this in the paint booth, and this paint just turned out so nice. I mean, it's unbelievable. I had no body work on this. Sandblasted, de-ate it, and painted it. I didn't have time to prime it and make it look really nice. I figure it's going to get all scratched up anyway, so don't pay to get carried away on it. All right, weight bars. I do got the weight bar in. Eric gave me them weights there, which is only 1/8 inch, but that's still holding on. I still got to weld the handles for the T's. I get that by Jason so he could TIG that on. Front weight bar. I still got to drill holes in the slide. Once I figure out where it needs to be, then I'll drill that out and get that on. So that worked out pretty good. And what else I got? Side panels. Lonnie came over and helped me. He did a lot of that when he's doing racing and stuff. So them turned out really good. So I just got to get them de-ate and painted. Hopefully I get that done today. And then I need to get at the hood today, get that painted. That's the project for today, is to get the exhaust to come through the hood, get the exhaust welded up, and go from there. And then this thing is getting closer. Seat, I probably will not get the seat done by Thursday. I doubt it very much, but I'll try. What else I got for you? I think that's a quick catch-up, and I mean really quick catch-up. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, except for a lot of work. Garage is getting closer, not done yet, but it's getting closer. All right, I'm gonna get at it, move the cars out, and get working. So the only downfall of having a nice garage floor is you have to put down welding mats if you want to weld. So I picked these up at Viva again, and they're 1800. I actually got them on Amazon. So they're good for 1800 degrees, and that's good enough to drop hot slag off a torching. So that's what I gotta do, and I'm pulling in ER. I gotta redo the flag mount because that flag mount hits everything once the flag is on it. Well, I got spot on this. I am happy as shit. Look at that shit. The vote was to stick it through, and I stuck it through. Look at that shit. I hit that baby right on the money. So that's how the exhaust is going on that thing. Hopefully it's nice and square. Oh yeah, beauty. Exhaust is welded up. It did move a little bit that way. So it is what it is. So I got it all wrapped up to keep the heat away from this thing here so it don't get wrecked. So other than that, I still got to do the wiring. I got the air cleaner on. That's about it on this thing. I ran out of wire for steel, so I cannot finish the flag. Debbie went and ran and get me some from Menards, so I got to put that in the welder, and then I can continue to do that. What else did I do? I don't know, it doesn't seem like much. Been a busy boy all day, and I am beat. The heat is something. I've got about 90 degrees in here. I'll keep going here, and I'll update you with how I did the flagpole on ER cart, Easy Rider. All right, well, got this all cleaned up again. I put too much paint on it. It didn't cure through, so I ended up taking it all back off, primed it, sanded it. I can't flip it over to show you, but then I cleaned all this, scuffed all this, painted the bottom side here, and it's dry, but it's not dry enough to put pressure on it yet, but, or however you want to say it, it's still a little bit tacky. So that took me quite a bit tonight. So that's where we're at on that. As for this thing, I got the RPM set. According to the rules, I can only run 3,300 with a 19 horse. So I got it set at 3280 or 60 or some shit like that. And I put some decals on. I got one right down there. I put that one on down there. Back there. I put the ball wig on because she gave me a deal on some belts. What else I got for you? Oh, I got the carburetor. I got electric fuel pump on this thing because I couldn't get this fuel pump to work. So I had to move the float level down so it puts a little more pressure on the needle and seat so it stops pumping out because it got rich. I kept playing with that. I could not get it to idle low. So there is no idle mixture on this engine because it's a generator engine. So the reason I think that's the reason why it loads up when it's at idle, because it just can't burn. There's no adjustment on it, so I can't burn it. So I had to turn the idle up a little bit, and we'll leave it at that. Got the pipe all polished up, waiting for that hood. And good morning. I got to wrap this video up and get that out to you guys, because I gotta just get it out of my phone. So here we go. Got the flagpole done. If you can see all that, that turned out really good. Hooked up. Hangs out a little bit far, but that's okay too. At least it doesn't hit stuff now. So that's where I'm at on that. That is done. And actually, that's already been to Burnett. That's how far behind I am on videos. So yeah, well, yeah, look, I haven't even got them planted yet. I'm surprised they're still living. So yeah, I'll get this video finished up and get it out to you guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll get working on the next video, which is Burnett. And I got people pulling that want to see it, so I got to get that done. I'll show you what the tractor looks like, the pulling tractor. That is almost done. I did not get the seat done. That did not work as planned, but I'll get something on it. Till next time, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Have a good day.